Shetani ashinde mfululizo. 5,000 types of lies.
The greatness of a nation.
To speak truth to power.
Hi guys, how are you today? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Sikiliza TV. I'm your host for today. My name is Wilson Ochar, and I'd like to thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your viewers. So today we're going to look at what's going on in ODM with the Linda Mwananchi faction of ODM. As we all know, ODM split into two. There's the ODM faction called the Linda Ground, which is currently led by Dr. Buru Odinga, who is the late Raila Omolo Odinga's brother and is the current party leader of ODM. And then we also have the Linda Ground. We have the Linda Mwananchi faction of ODM, which is currently led by Edwin, Sifuna and Babu Owino, who are being labeled as ODM rebels. And so what has been going on recently is there's been an attempt to try and register Linda Mwananchi as a political party. It was currently in the news, and Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna have responded to the attempt of registering Linda Mwananchi through their lawyers to register Linda Mwananchi as a political party or a political movement. And through their lawyers, they were able to approach the office of the political registrar to try and get clarification and trying to stop anyone from using their names, their images, and in personal information to promote an illegitimate Linda Mwananchi party registration. Let's just watch this video clip from the news talking about the story.
Allied to the Linda Mwananchi faction have firmly denied any involvement in attempts to register Linda Mwananchi as a political party. Through their lawyers, Henia and Anzala advocates, the leaders have flagged what they termed as an authorized move by one Charles Wanyonyi to register the outfit as a political party. They have distanced themselves from the move, dismissing it as an outright political conmanship. Melita Oletenges has that report.
The ODM Linda Mwananchi faction has written to the registrar of political parties, John Cox Lorionyoko, through their lawyers, Henia and Anzala Associates. The leaders, among them Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna, Embakasi East MP Babu Owino, Vihiga Senator Godfrey Osotsi, and Siaya Governor James Orengo, argue that their faction is the only outfit known as Linda Mwananchi and that they have made no plans whatsoever to register a political party under that name. They oppose the attempt by Charles Wanyonyi, who has already submitted an application to the registrar seeking to register a party bearing the Linda Mwananchi name. According to the politicians, the proposed registration is not associated with the Linda Mwananchi faction, is likely to defraud and mislead voters, use the images of the leaders in the Linda Mwananchi camp, and solicit funding fraudulently from different quarters. The leaders are urging the registrar of political parties to reject Wanyonyi's application outrightly. The dispute comes amid growing speculation that the faction's leaders could be plotting to break away from the Orange Democratic Movement Party as internal tensions with the party's leadership continue to rise. Their latest move to block the registration of the Linda Mwananchi name raises fresh questions about whether they intend to reserve it for possible future political plans. Melita Oletenges, Citizen TV.
Yes. So the second theory is that this could be the long hands of NYS. The government is also attempting to stop the ongoing growing movement of Linda Mwananchi. So the theory is formulating online that the government could be extending its long arm, trying to stop the registration or trying to take over the registration of Linda Mwananchi so that they can be in control of it, either to resell it to the current principals who are trying to become the party leaders, that is Edwin Sifuna and Babu Owino. The NYS could be registering the name, then later on selling it to them, of course with conditions that we have to take control or be in charge of who becomes what in the membership of the party. And so this could be a plot by the NYS government trying to stop Linda Mwananchi from registering as a political party so that they cannot, so that they will not be the competition to UDA, as they've observed that UDA is gaining momentum and popularity by each day. So this is the second theory that people are discussing, that it could be the government trying to intervene, buying the domain and registering the name, so that when the party heads, that is Edwin, Sifuna and Babu, try to register their own party when they receive the final news or final order that they've been kicked out of ODM, they won't be able to register the Linda Mwananchi, and they'll have to find another name. So they could be resold that name back to them, even though they own it and they invented it. And this is what happens in the business industry. People take note of your idea, they quickly go and register it, patent it, and then when you're ready, or when you're wrapping up your head that you're trying to now officially register the business, you only reach there and find out someone else already beat you to it. So this could be the second theory. It could be a plot by the government to try and sabotage the Linda Mwananchi faction of ODM. So we're waiting to see what's going to happen. Now, the third option and the third theory that people are formulating as to what is happening is that this could be as a result of the faction of the ODM led by Dr. Linda Ground. So, as we all know, there are two factions and they are competing with each other, and it appears that there's still internal wrangles going on. So, what is happening is Linda Mwananchi is gaining more popularity than Linda Ground, and because Linda Ground are also trying to compete, they're going to try and stop the name registration of Linda Mwananchi. Could be partly because they noticed that the Linda part that is kind of confusing, because they have Linda Ground and Edwin, Sifuna and Babu have Linda Mwananchi, so that almost similarity they can trying to show or say that that similarity is confusing some of the ODM people, and they want to do damage control so that by the time they issue the order that Edwin, Sifuna and Babu are no longer ODM members, they won't be able to walk away with the big ODM supporters and still use the synonymous name as Linda Mwananchi or Linda Ground, and be able to confuse the party members when they register the new party. So this could be also a continuous internal wrangle between ODM we're witnessing right now, and what's going to happen is it's going to continue like this until one of the factions emerges as the winner, and we're waiting to see who's going to become the winner of the two. Remember, the competition amongst these two factions is very healthy, and it's only going to benefit the current President William Ruto. Is going to enjoy the division, because whoever ends up winning means it's the team that the president will have to engage with and form a partnership with. So let's say Linda Mwananchi becomes more popular than Linda Ground or Dr. Oburu Odinga, then William Ruto will have no option but to reach out to Linda Mwananchi and see if possibly Edwin Sifuna will agree to become either his William Ruto's deputy president, or to be part of the continuous broad-based government. So it's exciting moments coming up in Kenyan politics, and we're just waiting to see what lies ahead. So guys, please comment below. Let me know about your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe, engage with me. I'd like to hear about your thoughts. So what do you think about what's going on with the Linda Mwananchi? Mnaonaje? Mnaona kama serikali hapa inaingilia kati ya chama ya Edwin Sifuna, ama mnaona ni Oburu Odinga anajaribu kuzuia Edwin Sifuna kwenda kuanzisha chama yake, ama unaona ni mwanabiashara tu amepiga hesabu hapa, ameona hapa nikienda kuchukua hii jina na kifika wakati wanataka kuregister hii jina itabidi wanitafute wanilipe. So whatever your thoughts are, please put in the comments below and I'll appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your views and I appreciate your likes. And let's see each other very soon in my next video. Thank you so much.